Another quick one in the rain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you all paid attention to the Jarrell Miller, Fabio Wardley face-off. But Jarrell Miller, and I give him credit, he's consistent. He's going to bring that energy that you look for, chaos in the midst of violence. That's what Jarrell Miller does. Jarrell will sell you a fight against anybody the exact same way each and every time. Straight disrespect. Straight disrespect. Him and Fabio Wardley is next, which I like Wardley, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no punk. Fabio Wardley is no punk. Just ask Clark when he fought Clark in the rematch and battered him into submission. But it's something that I took from that, right? It's something that I took from that. Jarrell Miller said something that's common amongst trash talkers. He said, you ain't built like that. You ain't built like that. You know what Fabio Wardley's response was? A classic. I'm built the same. I'm built just the same. I'm built the same. I'm built just the same. I'm built just the same. You want the smoke? I want the smoke. We're both built the same. I want absolute violence, just like yourself. We're built just the same. Man, that's a classic. That's a classic response. So y'all gonna have to switch it up a little bit when you get your trash talking. You know what I'm saying? And you tell a fighter, you ain't built like this. You ain't built like this. No, you ain't built. Fabio said, I'm built the same. I'm built just the same. What they say, you must don't know, man. It's a one-line classic, man. Because Jarrell tried to, you know, look, one thing I respect about Jarrell Miller, I know how people pick and choose who they support when it comes to the ped poppers, right? But you know, Jarrell told me to my face he fucked up. Jarrell didn't know me for anybody, but he told me to my face, man, in an interview, that he fucked up. He said, I could have dropped a dime on a lot of people, but I didn't. I fucked up. And he took that shit on both chins. $8 million worth of turning, of cheek turning that he had to take for popping. But he was the same way with Joshua. The only fighter he ain't been that way with was Andy Ruiz, because they are good friends. That's the only one he wasn't really disrespectful. But he was disrespectful with Dubois, Joshua, you know, and now Fabio Wardley. But Fabio Wardley say, I'm built just the same. I'm built just the same. Hey, man, shout out to you, Fabio, man. That's a classic. That's a classic. Because people do have these cliche terms and trash talking. You know, you ain't built like that. You ain't built like that. I'm built just the same. He said, man, you ain't telling me nothing I ain't heard, man. I'm Fabio. Fabio ain't no punk. That's going to be a hell of a fight. That scrap right there, Jarrell Miller and Fabio Wardley, is going to be a hell of a fight, yo. Fabio got some punching power, too. But one thing about Jarrell got a chin. Jarrell has a chin, dog. Dubois hit him with everything in the kitchen sink, and that big mofo did not touch the canvas. That's going to be a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? I know I discount the heavyweights, the future of the heavyweights getting the belt. I know I do. It takes more than trash talking to get a belt. Now, if Alexander Usyk vacates, and things happen, it's possible. I don't know how long. When I talk about heavyweights, I'm talking about a fighter who is going to reign for quite some time, bro. I just don't see it. With Jarrell Miller, I don't see it. I don't see it. He got to be consistent with me and show the people that he's not going to pop positive. Shout out to my guy, Shaw News, the Sox Experience in the building. Team Tucker Fish on deck, man. What it do, bro? What's good? Arnold Brown on deck. Man, goddamn Fabio said, I'm built just the same. I'm going to be having that in my head for a minute. Yo, what are you saying? I'm built just the same. But give it up to Jarrell Miller, man. He always bring that energy, man. And people, a lot of these cats, they just talk shit about Jarrell because he popped multiple times. But Jarrell a big mofo, man. That dude is huge. And he's dropped some weight since coming back for the Dubois fight. But he's a big dude, man. Former kickboxer. Jarrell will get up in your grill now. He don't care if you licensed or not. You talking and running your mouth. He will get up in your face. You're not going to just walk up there and disrespect, Miller. No. It's not going to happen. But, yeah, I just wanted to come over here and talk about that for a minute on my way. In another cloudy day, raining. I got an APB out on the sun. God damn it. Where's the heat at? That heat that Jarrell and Fabio was giving, man, it ain't over here in the South. God damn. Where's the motherfucking sunshine, shawty? Man. Jarrell say, you ain't built like that. You ain't tough. Fabio, I'm built just the same. What do you mean? Fabio ain't no punk, man. But hey, I'll be back on a little later, man. Shout out to Jihad Tucker, man. Jihad been on my mind again. When it comes to being somewhat blackballed. I feel for the youngin', but then again, he has age on his side. And even though they may prevent him from forward motion right now, as Shaw News would say, they're not going to be able to stop him forever. He just needs to understand to be patient. Sometimes we don't want to hear that patience when we think we have it all figured out and we can keep on fighting and proving. But Jihad, if it's one thing I got to tell you, don't ask Timothy Bradley again how he grades you, because he said he still gave you a C. He said, he asked me what I thought about his performance, will I grade him, and I told him a C. I say, Negro, you know goddamn well you didn't see a C up in that motherfucker now. I know good and damn well you didn't see a C, nigga. See, that's what happened when you give somebody the jacket for doing other things that's associated with boxing, but not so much what they did in boxing.